I'm Jada Ray. I am from Regina, Saskatchewan, born and raised. My ethnicity is Jamaican, Cuban, and Canadian. My background in music would be for the genres, urban, more of a urban-y pop. Well, I was so excited that I actually wrote it down. In 2018, I started to release music. However, in 2019, I went into a medically induced coma, and that prevented me from releasing music as my vocal cords were paralyzed for about 3 years. With that being said, the experience was tough. Trying to find yourself as a, how would you say that, Black singer in the music industry. Doors are opening and closing for you. You don't get many opportunities that you would say we live somewhere else. You have to also understand that being a Black woman in the music industry is very tough because there's a lot of men in the industry. Not all Black, not all white, kind of interracial. With that being said, being a woman, a Black woman, is very hard in the music industry, and I've been treated very differently, so it's kind of hard to release music here and there with contracts and stuff. I produce music at Studio Haze and Blue Door Studios here in Regina, Saskatchewan. The experience was pretty good. I recommend everybody go there as well. They're also Black artists as well, so I like to collaborate with a lot of different people. I wouldn't necessarily say that my Black identity affects the music. I would say being a Black woman affects it. I haven't really experienced myself being like, because of the color of my skin. That's more in different aspects of like racism and stuff, but being a woman in the industry more, so I haven't really experienced being Black in the industry affecting my music, if that makes sense. It doesn't. The most challenging thing is that everybody think you can sing automatically because you are, Black people are kind of known for singing back in the day where the slavery takes place. So it's kind of a stereotype. With that being said, yes, I can sing, but can I sing as good as Beyonce? Can I sing as good as, Mariah Carey? That being said, I can sing like Jada Ray. That we get to bring out more of our culture to Saskatchewan because it's very westernized. Yes, I was born and raised in Canada, but say the United States, they have a lot of Black artists, but you don't see Black artists here in Saskatchewan. You're more competing with Caucasian, Asian, more of those type of genres than you are with the urban aspect. I, however, am trying to upcome, like with Rookie and Tony Hayes and El Sly and PCB, we're all trying to bring up more of a cultural background in Saskatchewan, if that makes sense. But yeah. I would like to see more funding towards the Black community, grants specified so that we can get up where everyone else is, if that makes sense. I'm trying to be in a category, so you know, like SAS Polytech, they have grants for Black students. Maybe for Black artists, we could have grants to promote more urban music or Afro beats or Caribbean style music. The funding already to start with for music, and if that's our passion, we should be able to do that as well. Say somebody, as in the police, they want to go to school for that, they get funding. Why can't we get funding for that as well? Oh my gosh, I wrote it down. They're all so new to me, but they are amazing. So obviously, I have this on top of my head, Beyonce, all day, every day. It's not even a thing. But Dylan Sinclair, that's more of a new artist coming up. Araya Star, so that's more Afro beats. We listen to that a lot at Lucky's. Anaya and Divine Brown. Divine Brown's more of the 2000s, 1900s kind of vibe. Ooh, Ricky was getting at me in the elevator and didn't believe me, but I do have a new project coming up with El Sly. It's kind of an Afro beat. PCB is producing, so they kind of have me on the course. Got me out of my comfort zone, kind of getting me back up after my coma. So that should be released soon. I can't release any more details about that, but you'll hear about it later. I personally have shout-outs to SAS Music. Thank you for having me here. I shout out El Sly, PCB, Tony Hayes, Evolution for keeping me going, my mom, my dad, and my family. Yeah, I thank the community as well for keeping me going during hard times.